let's get this figured out. This road gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. That shit for me.
MaddenHeadz YouTube, what's going on? It is your boy, Coach DC, coming back at you today with another video. And today, I'm gonna show y'all this little slingshot running technique. You know that I have? You know, it's a slingshot. Like, I know for you younger guys, you may not know what this thing is. But back in the day, it used to be this little, it's like having a stick with a rubber band or something in it. We used to put our rocks in it and shoot it at all your best friends. I think I might scratch that from the video. Yeah. Anyway, all right. But actually, when it comes to Madden, what we do here, the slingshot technique is basically is defined by what I say: hold the stick backwards before you snap the ball, right? So right now, the stick is held, the left stick is held away from the hole that I'm going, where the play art's going, right? So as the ball is snapped, you want to ease the stick forward, and what it's gonna do is it's gonna slow down your momentum heading into the line of scrimmage if you can avoid hitting the speed burst button. Yeah, so watch this little hesitation step here, right there. And what that does is it allows your blockers to get out in front and block. Thanks, EA. But right there, little hesitation step. It can also be done in the middle of the field. I think, you know, other guys do it a different way. This is just my little technique, you know, my own little spin. So again, hold the stick away from the hole, opposite of the hole. So right here, if I'm running this stretch to the right, I'm holding the stick slightly at probably maybe a 7 o'clock diagonal angle. And then as the stretch is ran to the right, as the ball is snapped, like right here, ease the stick. Nice little hesitation right there. And ooh, man, the names are blocked to protect the innocent sometimes, man. Yeah, shouldn't be doing stuff like that. Yeah. So, I mean, what you guys will find is as you're approaching the hole, you won't lose. You'll run slower, but not lose momentum, if that makes any sense. I think a lot of the problems that people have in the run game is that we jump on the turbo button a little bit too fast. We hit the hole. Look at that. We run up the back of our blockers just a little bit too much, and it's just all due to the changing the speed. Like, this is a good one here. Like, watch, little hesitation, and really no loss. Ouch, no loss of momentum at all. You know, once you do hit the turbo button, you know, when you get to the second level, right there, another one. And it's just a simple change in speed. It's just simply easing the stick towards the hole right there. And so what you really want to do, the goal is kind of almost, you can actually control the running back before he ever takes the handoff. So it's like you get in control of him, and it's like immediate. The response is immediate as soon as you start to ease the stick. And basically, a big part of that is try, once again, do not hit the wall. Try to play within the circle. You know, the circle within the circle. Yeah. So if you're able to do that, I think you guys will find a lot of success. Again, we've talked about impact blocking, which is basically just scrolling through on pure running plays to your linemen, flicking the right stick in the direction that you're in the direction that you're running, and you will get an impact block from that particular lineman that you do it to. And so, just trying to balance the game off a little bit. I know I do a lot of passing stuff, but trying to balance it off. I do run the ball. I mean, sometimes, yeah. I'm a game player, so I don't really come out with one thing in particular. I'm just gonna react. And so as you saw right there, even in the case where the linebackers are shooting the gaps and blitzing, if you just sometimes take your time and allow your blockers to get out in front of you, then you can make that transition to the outside without losing the speed, without taking that big drag step like here, and it's all just about playing within the circle, of the analog stick. Remember, fellas, it's called an analog stick for a reason. And we got to start taking advantage of that. If you need to know more, then you can get at me, at CoachDC404.com, schedule a session, and let's do what we do. Right here, nice little hesitation right there. Same kind of thing. And he dives. Yeah, so all right, practice mode right there. And as you see, once you do make that east-west one cut, so to speak, to get outside, then that's the time for you to transition over to the turbo button. Look right there. And it doesn't always have to go outside. If you can string a few moves together, it works great between the tackles. And so it really just makes you a more diverse runner, gives your offense a little bit more diversity as opposed to just running, the standard stretch and 0-1 trap stuff that, everybody loves that works. It also, when you do run that stuff, it gives you a different perspective and maybe, will help you, make a one cut into a lane, that's being vacated inside as the defense over pursues. So as you saw right there, look at that. Look at the footwork. Nice hesitation. When you see that little stutter go, that little stutter go is dangerous. I mean, it's like a slingshot. Bam, right there. That's wicked. Guys getting some of these leagues, we getting all these upgrades now. Guys getting these 96, 97 speed backs, and it's like, man, when that cat makes that move, puts that foot in the ground and gets outside, and you have some problems right there. You see that? You approach the line. Nice, ease the stick. Whichever, in all the running plays have different handoff timing. So you're gonna have to do what? Get in practice mode. Do what? We talking about practice, man. So get in practice mode. Practice this technique again. As I said, you're holding the stick away from the hole that you're running, and you're easing it into that center position and into that hole as you get the ball. Again, do not hit the turbo button. There's a time for that. So also, man, got to do a little bit of promotion here. Y'all know Ground Zero. I see the registration popping and jumping. We do have the MaddenHeadz Real Draft League. I see the registration popping. Fellas, come on, man. Y'all get in there. Let's get this thing started. The Ground Zero League can start once we get everybody in the doors, so then we can lay the groundwork for the rules about how we're going to do that. Yeah, I know y'all see that. Look at that foot. Look at that footwork. Oh. And that's Bush, that's not mincemeat at linebacker right there. And so once again, get the whole And like I said, you don't always have to necessarily run outside. It's not always a flat cut. I know in Madden, we've probably been trained for years to everything goes outside, but it does not always have to. I mean, some of the most effective runners I've ever known in Madden history were guys who could run effectively between the tackles and also threaten you outside. So a lot of this stuff is patience. It's not getting too excited or getting to panic when you see those linebackers shooting the gap. Oh, you just have to understand, there is a distance between where they are and where you are. I know it's difficult to see at the vertical angle, but trust me when I tell you this is all possible. So again, man, you guys register. We are ready. Y'all, like and subscribe. My dog MaddenHeadz. Also Commissioner's MaddenHeadz. The guy is he has the import files. So you guys might want to get at him about getting your hands on those import files for your leagues, man, and making some things happen out here, man. We are about to get at it. As you see right there, just a little bit of hezzy, you know, a little baby hezzy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, man, I appreciate each and every one of you guys, man. It is Coach DC 404. Hit me up. And